Hello and welcome to the Auburn on Main podcast. My name is Jonathan Glover, Communications Manager for the City of Auburn, and I'm joined as usual by Chester Floyd. Chester,
yes, how you doing? As per usual, Chester here, and I'm joined again. I'm glad to have you back, Angee.
It's been actually matching your sweaters. I just noticed.
We are matching.
It's a great day.
I love that.
I got gray pants on.
Oh, fun.
It's a gray Monday.
Very overcast.
It's the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No.
Did you?
No.
You should have guessed, yeah. I don't think any of us watched it.
I caught a glimpse of it, so I'm not a huge football fan in general. I'll watch the Seahawks if they're on. If they were playing the Super Bowl, clearly I would watch that. I refuse to watch another Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. I'm very tired of seeing those two teams, especially Patrick Mahomes. Sorry if you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
So we had made plans, Ashley and I, to go to a climbing gym right as the Super Bowl started so that it would be the most open.
Kind of dead, yeah.
Other people had that same idea, so it wasn't that open. It was still pretty popular. But as the game was happening, we were kind of like the only ones in there. But the TV was on, so I would like look over and you could see the game happening. But I was like, I don't care.
People are catching on because I tried to do the same strategy. I was trying to go to a Southern Kitchen in Tacoma, and
is there a TV
I thought
in
it would
there?
be dead. No, there's not a TV, but the church crowd must have got there before.
Or like when you try to go grocery shopping during it.
Yeah.
I think you realize there are a lot of other people who have the same ideas as you. So like no thought you ever have is original.
Yeah, if the Seahawks were playing, I think it would be empty. But
right.
Up here, I don't think we really cared.
No.
So, well, it's okay.
Angee, what did you do during
Good
the
for
Super
the
Bowl?
Eagles.
I just hung out with James.
Cool.
Just had a good time.
Nice.
Yep.
What have you been up to?
Well, I got engaged.
Oh,
as
wow.
you
Is
guys
that the
know.
first? Is that since we recorded last? That was in between there?
Yeah.
Do you want to show the
because
camera your
Okay, my nails. Don't look at my
rock.
nails, guys, but
Look at that.
it's
incredible.
really nice.
Engaged. Congratulations.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you. Do you have a wedding date set?
I think it's going to be in October 2025.
This year.
Right
Wow,
on,
that's quick.
yeah.
Are you planning? Like actively planning right now?
Kind of, not
You
stressfully.
should be nervous.
But
Get stressed right now.
Destination wedding? I don't know. That's
We
a
do.
lot.
We do want like some sort of an extended honeymoon time for
I
ourselves.
like destination weddings. I like it in the sense, well, not for like the guests that have to go, but then you only invite a couple people and you make everything else cheap. Obviously, the airfare and staying there is more expensive, but like, don't get us gifts, just come to the wedding type of thing.
It's really hard to do that with like an Armenian family because we're such a huge family. You can't invite one and not invite all 50 other
That is true.
families. So
I thought those out.
it's just hard.
I say
to do.
invest in the honeymoon. That's like the better strategy.
Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, no, we're not spending too much on the wedding. That's for sure. Some people go into debt over weddings. I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah, I would say,
Absolutely not.
you know, I don't know. I have no idea what the average is, but from weddings that I've been to, you ask the people and they're like, yeah, it's 20,000 plus. So good luck.
Thank
It's too
you.
rich for my taste. Yeah.
Chester, what have you been up
Thank
to?
you.
It's been when was the last time we recorded this?
Like 2.5 weeks ago. So we had to push this back a little
Let
bit.
me recall. Well, I'll start with the movies I watched.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me hear it. Did you watch Companion?
Yes, I did. And I meant
that
to
a lot.
talk to you about that last time I
Well, you
saw
can't. You got to
but-
save it for the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
We can't talk at all after. we're not
Did
recording.
you like it?
I did, yeah.
Did you like it better than Barbarian?
No, but it's probably well, I don't know. If I would have seen that first, who knows? But I think it kind of got spoiled for me a little bit going in. Somebody had said something, and I was like, and then I didn't remember that. But then when I was watching it, the first hint, well, we're not gonna spoil. The first hint that the person was not whatever.
Who they seem to be.
I was like, oh, okay, now this all makes sense. But then there was another twist I didn't see coming at all, and that was the other person.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah, and then I thought it was fun. Like the tone was really good. It wasn't like scary, but that's not what they were. It was like a thriller. But no, I liked it. I like movies set in one location, and they don't kind of leave it. They have to figure their way out.
You didn't think it was like derivative or anything?
Yeah, I mean, it was like Stepford Wives and
Yeah,
other
without
things.
spoiling anything.
Without-
It's
no
just
spoilers.
sort of
Man.
something.
I think you'd like it, Angee.
Okay.
It's got a girl boss.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
that.
Ashley's
I do
been.
like
We've been
that.
watching a lot of movies, and like we've been on a genre of girl bosses. So I'm trying to show her girl boss movies. So she's really liked a lot of those. We watched Sicario. Well, like most of like 90% of Sicario last night.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty hard to watch.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it's a great movie though.
I like that. But I don't know
Okay,
if
so what else? What else have you been up to?
I went to my nephew's first full court basketball game.
Okay.
And I actually have a clip.
Is that middle
here.
school?
No, he's 10
Oh,
now.
they play that early? Oh, I guess yeah, elementary. Well, you have a clip? You want to show it?
Well, I'd like to. Yeah.
Jason, pull it up on the Jason will add this in post.
Because he's just a little monster. And he...
Is he dunking?
No, he's not dunking.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I mean,
he's going to be a first for the podcast, actually. Just that little layup.
oh, wow. Wait, how old is he?
He's 10.
10. Okay, my
Nice.
nephew is 7. I don't think he's anywhere close to being able to play basketball.
Oh, he's going to be taller than me. I already know he's going to excel everywhere.
That's amazing.
But
Well, congrats. What's his name?
Bellamy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Congrats, Bellamy.
Yes.
Nice.
Reintroduced him. Yeah, it's a really cool name.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've been up to. I also watched Companion. I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe great. Severance. Been watching that.
You finally got
Keep
into
it up
that?
on that. No. So I watched the first season, and then I'm halfway through the latest episodes. I don't spoil anything. They're still in the snow. I don't know if they go away from that, but
Oh, yeah.
been playing pickleball. That's been good. With
Okay.
Wendell from City of Auburn. Shout out Wendell. I don't know if you listen to this, but maybe I'll send you this episode.
You doing it indoors?
Yep. So
right
it's the Auburn League. So anybody who listens who is in the Auburn League, you're now listening to the person with tattoos that you've been seeing. I'm the only one. So
Oh, really?
not hard to narrow it down. I'm in the men's league, or we're in the men's league. We're doing pretty well. We've only lost 1 game. We've only played 6. So 5-1. The people we lost to, they are tennis players, clearly.
Mm.
They are very good. I don't think we'll be able to beat them. Wendell's a tennis player. I am not. So Wendell's had decades of experience playing tennis, and I don't.
Are you ever gonna transition to tennis or?
No, I've told Wendell, hey, maybe you should teach me how to play more like a tennis player, because just the way that they play, you can tell nothing surprises them. They're very in control of everything.
Yeah.
You think that you're gonna hit it past them, and they're like, oh no, just kidding. So it's hard to, when they're up against the line and you're hitting it to them, you're like, I'm not gonna be able to get this by these guys, and they're just gonna slam it on me. So, but that's been fun. Been doing pretty well.
I really admire tennis players. Are you more of a John McEnroe type, or?
Yeah, I get really mad and I throw my. No, we're all pretty chill.
For Angee, if you don't know, John McEnroe is just a temperamental.
Yeah, he's a
tennis
hothead.
player.
Yeah.
It's of a legend.
And then I went climbing yesterday for the first time in
fun.
years. That was fun. Indoor climbing. It was bouldering. We're taking a class to become belay certified, so we can
Oh.
top rope again. I top roped in Spokane, but it's been so long I've forgotten everything.
Yeah.
I actually had a dream the other day about tying the knot, but I didn't do it right in the dream, so I don't think I can do it right in real life either. But that's fun. I'd recommend it. Edgeworks in Tacoma. It's great fun.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
I think I've been there.
Have you?
Mm-hmm,
You've been climbing there?
Is that the only spot where you can climb? Because I've seen
I think there's another. I don't
Okay.
know, but it's pretty close to our house, so it's pretty.
Okay, then I
accessible.
think I know which one you're talking about.
It was great. I liked it. Great place. A lot of fun. Okay, let's get into it. So, because we don't have a guest today, because we are so busy with all of everything happening all of the time, Angee, I want to talk to you about Postmark second phase. You're writing a story in the Auburn Magazine about
I did
it.
not know.
The expert.
So, talk a little bit about what you learned in that Auburn Magazine story. We're not gonna spoil the whole thing. We still want people to read it, but you got to tour it with me. So, just talk about it. What was your sense? What did it smell like?
It smelled like
Opportunity.
Opportunity, yeah,
it smelled like
Sawdust.
opportunity, and the basement was a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be one single room, but it's huge. It's got rooms for so many different types of studios, and what I think is really cool about it is that it's just going to allow so many people to work on things that they might not be able to do at home, like printmaking and all those large pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
From one basement to another. Yeah, I'm
You're gonna be
there.
able to do. Yeah, I agree. So when we toured it, I was just taking photos, and you stayed after. I also had that thought. Wow, it seems much bigger down here than it does upstairs. I don't know how they figured that out, but it's almost like you're stepping into a different building, because it just seems like it was very confusing. And we're like, oh, we're still going, and there's still space we haven't seen. But when you see Postmark from the outside, it's like, oh, it's a pretty small building. I get the gist of it. But it was really cool down there. And they're going to do dance classes and things.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. They're going to add performing arts, and they're thinking about starting a membership model for people to be able to come in on a membership basis along with their drop-in classes and the already regularly scheduled programming. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I really want to make sure I'm going to the Postmark too, because I really want to get into my personal art space as well. Something I do on my personal time is like social media, but like with doing social media for work, it's been hard to do social media for personal because I just like want to not be on social media, which I never thought I'd say. It's just hard to create content constantly. So I want to get into like painting more, drawing. So I'm excited to be a Postmark member myself. So yeah.
Really cool.
So when I think basement, I think of like just concrete or just
You're not
kind
wrong.
of dark.
There's a lot of concrete down there.
Okay.
It's pretty dark. It's not a lot of
So it's not
windows.
furnished or anything yet.
Not
at
yet.
this
So they were very, very much still building it. There were people down there actively building it as we were kind of touring it. They say April or so.
Yeah.
May, so springtime, it'll be done. But yeah, it's not going to be like the upstairs where it's kind of kitted out. I think it'll be a lot more open and industrial is not the right word, but it's not like a space where you're showing off art. This is where you're creating more.
Right.
Yeah, just a workshop. at this
Yeah,
point.
so yeah, kind of like a classroom type of vibe where you kind of walk in, there'll be tables and chairs and you can learn some
Yeah,
things.
lots of different rooms. And then, yeah, like you said, there's going to be opportunities for people to like rent out for like theater camps and performing arts, which I think is like so lovely. Like I can already see it, like all the they might have like mirrors on the walls and stuff. I'm just really
mirrors for
excited.
yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's why
Yeah,
they do
I'm
that. Like Flash
excited.
Dance.
Flash dance.
Do you know Flash Dance, Angee?
No.
You know the song. I'm a maniac.
Michael Cimbello. Yeah.
And then the shot of like the lady, she's like going back in the chair and she pours water down and it's like silhouetted. It's been done. Well, anyway. Flash Dance. Watch that at some point. It's not that good, I don't
Which
think.
one is that the one with Kevin Bacon?
No, that's Footloose.
Is it Footloose?
That was a
Oh,
that was an
Dirty
Auburn, that
Dancing
was a
is the
trivia.
Swayze
Yeah, and then
one.
Dirty Dancing, yeah, Patrick
Okay.
Swayze and what's her? Well, shoot. Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. Chester, you could teach. We were talking about this. Maybe some of your what that thing you do with the keyboards?
Oh,
What's that called?
synthesizer.
Yes, you could
training.
do a synth class.
I mean, there's a lot of enthusiasts out there that I'm
People
sure
love
they would-
synth. I'm sure
Yes.
you could probably get a couple people.
Yeah, I'll bring
Come
like
together
a
for that.
Nord lead or a Moog. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds really cool.
Oh, those are like top of the line.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Don't come after us, synth community. Please support the show.
they probably. But it'd be cool to have that funded by the city, and then anybody could come and play.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
What Allison thinks. But
What's cool in my head is that the Auburn Theater, the Auburn Avenue Theater, which does not exist anymore, but eventually there will be a theater there, to have them, well, they'll probably rehearse in the theater. I don't know why I'm saying this out loud, but maybe they'll also rehearse in Postmark, just right down the lane from the theater, right across the alleyway there. So it's really cool. It's all centralized. Really fun.
100%.
I, Angee and Chester, wanted to talk about bees, and I'm glad you asked why. For the Auburn Magazine, the same Auburn Magazine that's going to be coming to everybody's doorsteps, March 20th. I'm writing a story currently about bees in Auburn. And ask me why, Chester. Why am I writing about bees?
because we need bees, we love bees.
We do love bees.
And aren't they repopulating?
I
Steadily?
had that question also. It doesn't sound like it, but we just kind of stopped talking about it as much. I think there's other things in the world that are kind of happening that are taking a spotlight from it, unfortunately. But the city of Auburn, in our parks department, we're putting out wildflower beds in parks to attract bees and all sorts of different insects to come and pollinate. And then also, alongside that, the Auburn Garden Club. So, Angee, you were doing some stuff with the community garden for something.
Sure.
They have
I was there, yeah.
they have put out stations for mason bees, and if you didn't know this, mason bees are much better pollinators than honeybees. They kind of you could say they're like the eagles to the honeybees' chiefs.
Really?
To
This is the first
do
time
a Super Bowl analogy.
Mason bees?
Mason bees, yeah, they pollinate much better. I don't think they make a product like honey,
Oh,
so they're not as fun for humans in the sense that we don't get a delicious treat after. But they do pollinate very well. So they've been putting out mason bee boxes. They're not alive right now. They're all in larvae. I don't actually know how it works in winter. I know this is weird to admit outside, but I don't get how, like, in the summer you see a bunch of flies and mosquitoes, and in the winter they're all gone. I assume they're underground and like little eggs and stuff.
yeah.
Somebody write in if we're completely off top or off our rocker with this, but that's what the bees are doing right now. So it won't be until the spring until they come out and they start to pollinate. But it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Be ready for that story. Read all about it. Pretty
Let
excited.
them live. Don't swat at them. You know?
Yeah, don't swat at bees. Also, I talked to a bee expert at Green River College. That's literally what he does. He's taught many classes. He keeps bees there. And he said, because I had the question, like, should you be afraid of bees? And he's like, yes, they will sting you. and especially if you are allergic. But the thing is that's not all you should be. You should respect them. So don't just be afraid of them, but know that if you do something to upset them, they will sting you and it will hurt.
Yeah.
And then especially with bees, not wasps or hornets or things like that, bees, when they sting you, their stinger gets stuck in you and they die. So you're also kind of hurting them. So just be nice to them.
Is that guy gonna come on to the show?
You thought about it, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Around the Auburn Magazine, it'd be great to talk to him.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Sweet.
he'd be into it. He's just very busy, and I was like, we're kind of recording in the middle of the day. We'll have to figure out a time to talk to him, but he's great.
And one question for you:
Mm-hmm.
Do you? I know that this is like a controversial topic with vegans, but do you think honey is considered
Oh yeah.
vegan?
So I don't know if I care a whole lot. I think, in the sense that if you're like a pure vegan, which I don't think I am, because a lot of times when I go to a restaurant, if I see something in the menu that looks vegan, I'm not gonna like ask them if it is purely vegan. Obviously, if there's cheese on it, I'm not gonna eat it. But like if they fry it on the same thing that's fried with like meat or something, I'm not like militant about it. But I think a true vegan would be, and that goes with bees as well. I just never buy honey, but if something has honey in it, and that's the only thing that keeps it not vegan, I think I'll still eat it sometimes if I like it. It's not gonna go out of my way. But I've never bought honey in my adult life anyway. I'm not like a huge honey person.
Yeah, it's like, especially if you're raised on like syrup or something, it's like a weird kind of transition.
I'm just not a sweets person. And I guess, like when you go to like shops, there's like little shops, there'll be like little honey sticks and things like that. And you buy for people and it's like always infused with something. It's like local honey. I don't know what like local regular out of the hive honey tastes like. I've only ever had like the goopy.
I've yet to
stuff from
try
the
the
supermarket.
honeycomb. You ever see those full pieces of honeycomb that people just take
You know
a
what?
bite out of?
Yeah, there was a video of a guy doing that. And it just made me so angry because he like bit it and there was like a bee in it still.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? There's no way it's that good. Take the bee out. Or like, why would you do this? Oh God, it just made me think about that again. That mental image of that guy just eating that. And like, he took such a big bite too. It's like, ugh.
It's one of those things you really got to practice how you attack that piece of
Yeah, I agree.
honeycomb, 'cause
Don't eat the bee in there.
Right.
Yeah, that buzzing. Yeah, that's the bee. Anyway, so
How would you clean that though?
honey, what do you, the comb?
Yeah.
I think there was just like, I think he was just like picking, and there was like bees still like flying around, and he's just like, ugh.
Oh, he's like Yogi Bear.
Gosh.
All right.
Jason will play that video too. Okay, so PSAs are what's coming up, or don't miss this. So we've got Amy Daves and the Outskirts. That is a band playing at Postmark Center of the Arts. Speaking of, February 15th. That is Friday. I'm sorry, that's Saturday. You can check that out. Buy tickets online. Violinist / fiddler and vocalist. So probably folky, very
like
easy
food.
listening, kind of
Good for the folks.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yep, good for the folks. February 21st, we've got Auburn Golf Course. That's at Bogies. You got comedy at the course. You can check out Sam Miller. He's a nationally touring comedian from Olympia, Washington. He's got a dog in the photo. Looks pretty fun. It's a pug. Again, that's the 21st of February. You can buy tickets online. All of this, if you just kind of Google Auburn, Washington community calendar, you can kind of find this comedy at the course. And then on the 22nd of February, we have a third stage of Tribute to Boston. It's 7:30 p.m. That's at Green River College.
It's pronounced Baston.
Baston.
I don't know.
Do you like Boston?
Boston, I haven't been there, but it
talked about
does
this
seem
before.
interesting. I really need to check out all those.
I would like
East
to go
Coast
to
cities.
Boston. We actually, I'm going to Chicago in September. I'm excited about that.
Oh, what are you going there for?
Just to go to Chicago.
Oh,
Just
fun.
enjoy it.
Are you going to see?
The bean.
I am going to see the beach, yes, and I'm gonna take a little boat on the Chicago River and be like, whoa, and be like one of those tourists that they probably hate.
And you're gonna check out like the bear and all of that. And just get some
Yes, I'm gonna look
pizza?
at where they filmed the bear. I don't think I can eat the original beef
Oh.
sandwich that it's based off of, but
It's still close enough.
I'll smell it. There's a lot of food there. I've never had like a Chicago deep dish, and I'm vegan, so like, what even can I eat that's deep dish? But I'm sure there's something vegan there, probably.
At least you're going the right time of year. You don't want it to be like freezing cold.
or like really humid.
Extreme weather.
I went there
events.
December of 2020, and it was very cold, but I was all alone with the bee. With the bean, not the bee.
Shout out bees.
Me, the bean, and my best friend Kat, we were by ourselves with it, and it was
cool.
beautiful,
Did you-
but it was really cold.
Yeah, December 2020. That'd be fun. Did you take a lot of photos?
Yeah, I think we did.
You kind of
No, I
have to. If
did.
it's only you in the photo, that'd be really cool.
I have a picture if Jason wants to.
Yeah, Jason, throw up the photo of the Angee and the Bean and Kate.
Cat, my
Cat,
bestie.
Angee and the Bean. And then State of the City. Mayor Backus' State of the City. That's 26th of February. That's Wednesday, 2025, this year. 5 to 7 p.m. Well, no, that's not right at all on the website. It's going to be like 6 to 8 probably. But doors open at 5. It's free. You have to get tickets online though. auburnwa.gov/SOTC, State of the City, SOTC. and free food. Jester, you'll probably be there.
Yeah, I heard
Might
there's
employ you to
food.
take some photos. Yeah, there's food.
I'll get a plate.
Angie will be there.
I'll get a plate.
They're
good
taking away
time.
the coffee. I think I was the only one who drank it last year. So they're like, do we even need this? And I was like, me.
No, keep the coffee.
I don't think they're going to keep it.
Some people don't
They
stay
don't
up
even
that
care.
late.
I did ask if I could get a Coke Zero, and they said we don't serve Coke products. So I can't get nothing there. Maybe they'll have Pepsi Max. So yeah, anyway, Mayor State of the City. Please come to that. Okay. That's it. That's all we got. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
We have trivia for Super Bowl.
Trivia.
Super Bowl trivia. So in honor of the Super Bowl, which was yesterday,
Which we did not participate
which none of
in
us watched,
or watched, yeah.
we are going to do Super Bowl trivia. So what I did is I just grabbed a bunch of questions and we're going to go through it. I think we're going to hit about 5 or so, or just kind of see what our stamina is at. And today we're doing a hot sauce. It's called Bailey's Butt Blaster, but we're going to call it something else because Andy doesn't like that. This was made by Melissa Bailey's husband, John. It's homemade.
I kind of like the smell.
It smells pretty good. I have no idea how warm it is, so be careful. Don't inhale it, Chester.
Okay.
But
I'm
this is a
already
homemade
doing it,
hot
but-
sauce. I don't know what peppers he used. It smells kind of like a habanero, almost.
Smells like a marinade.
A little bit.
bit,
I can see
yeah.
some seeds in there, so it's definitely spicy. Okay, here we go. You ready?
We're just describing it.
For anyone who's just listening to us right now.
It looks orange. What team has played in 4 Super Bowls but has never held a lead?
Never held a lead?
Yeah.
Can't be the Browns. They're not even in the running. God, I'm lost.
I don't know football.
They played in 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Yeah, the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, I was going to say the Bears.
I don't know how. This is good.
I dig it. Yeah.
It's not spicy. Is it? Are you getting
It depends
spicy?
on the
Angie?
part. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's more sweet. It feels sweet.
This is good. I would use this.
Yeah, it's got some, like a nice kind of vegetable flavor.
Maybe some carrot in there.
Yeah. I do.
This
There's
is good.
definitely a tang in there for sure.
What teams haven't appeared in a single Super Bowl? Name one of them.
Okay, Browns.
Okay, good job. Go more. You think-
Lions?
Yep.
Okay.
2 more. They're in the South.
Name one football team.
No.
Just any football team.
Angie, see if you know this one. Which Super Bowl halftime show preceded a stadium blackout?
Did this happen in our lifetime?
Yes. This happened in the 20 teens.
20 teens? Lady Gaga? I don't know.
No,
Wait,
Beyonce.
that was recent.
Beyonce,
It was
in
Beyonce?
2013, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Angie, maybe you know this one. You can make an educated guess. What famous jeweler makes the Lombardi trophy?
I don't know.
What's the jeweler that you know? It's an expensive one.
I don't know.
You just got a ring. Like, I'm
If
just
it's from
kidding.
here, oof. That's
I don't know, guys.
Just Jacob?
Tiffany and Co.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Chester, this is for you. What city hosted the coldest Super Bowl ever?
What's that one place? Green Bay? I don't know.
This is New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. That's wild, though.
Yeah. I mean, it did snow there.
Okay,
So-
this will be the last one.
This is such a lame, lame one.
It's like 3 people get you. Hey, do you watch sports?
We have
No.
some Super Bowl listeners. Who we'll see if you can just guess this one. Who won the Super Bowl the year of the infamous wardrobe malfunction? Do you know about this, Andy?
No, I don't.
You don't know about this?
What happened?
This is Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
What happened?
Well,
Just
we
look
could
it
probably
up,
explain it.
yeah.
So they were playing, and then at the very end, I don't know. It was like he kind of like grabbed her chest. I think it was like
Chest piece,
pre-planned,
yeah.
and her anatomy fell out.
Like everything?
Yeah,
It dominated headlines for like
it
a
was
good
for the
month or
whole.
so.
I remember being in middle school. If that helps, I don't know if that
I
helps.
probably
You.
wasn't really
Don't say alive yet, because that makes me.
conscious. I probably wasn't very conscious at that time.
You know who Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake
I know
are.
who Justin Timberlake is. I don't know the other one.
Janet Jackson,
What
the
does she
sister of
sing?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, what does she sing? I couldn't even name a song if I'm being honest.
there's feedback. That's
Yeah.
pretty well known. But I don't know who was playing.
It's a team that has dominated Super Bowls for
Patriots.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good job.
All right,
Okay.
cool guys.
Well,
makes sense.
good job, guys.
Cheers.
Much appreciated for indulging in the Super Bowl.
Can I come up with trivia next time?
Absolutely.
Because I
Yeah.
think it'll be my last podcast.
You know, we could have done, I guess we could have done Valentine's Day because this will be coming out right before it.
Yeah.
That could have been fun.
Well, whatever. It's fine.
Well, thanks
That already
everyone.
happened.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening.
All
Anything else
right.
before we go? All
Nope. Have a wonderful rest of your week, Auburn.
right. Thank you.
Yeah. Go Eagles.
Okay. Bye-bye.